We are back with Dr. Philip Lamptey, Medical Director of Cone Health Virtual and Urgent Care, and he's giving all kinds of recommendations on how to prevent water-related illnesses, as well as what to do if you are exposed. So we were just talking about whether you're playing in a kiddie pool or a splash pad or the ocean or whatever, and we were talking about illnesses that you can get. So if you do swallow water or you do have an infection and you go, what kind of illnesses are we talking about that you would get?
So we're talking about things like swimmer's ear, which is very common. We're talking about diarrhea after having been in a water body or a pool. We're talking about rashes on the skin after you've been exposed to natural body water or water bodies like lake, rivers, and the ocean. And we're talking about skin conditions as well, other skin conditions, and also irritated eyes that could emanate from you getting exposed to the pool, or any other water bodies.
All right, well, let's dive a little bit more into the swimmer's ear. What is it, and then how do we prevent it?
Swimmer's ear is the infection involving the ear canal. Usually happens after water gets into the ear canal and you're not able to get the water out. For people who have recurrent swimmer's ear, it's not a bad idea to get earplugs if you're going to be in the pool or the water body for a long time and you're going to submerge your head in the water. The other thing you could also do is to shake your head back and forth to try and dislodge the water in the ear canal, or sometimes you hold your earlobe and then maneuver that to get it out. If all of this does not help with getting the water out and you end up getting swimmer's ear, you might want to you should reach out to a healthcare provider for evaluation and treatment.
Okay. All right. So if you're, out and about and you're, by a body of water, maybe you're also camping, and so you're not necessarily sure what's causing whatever illness you now have. So let's take it from here. If you have diarrhea after you had been somewhere in the water, you should do what? You should go to urgent care, or you should call your doctor?
So usually those illnesses will subside in a few days if it's not severe. If you still have diarrhea after 2 to 3 days, then that's the time that you could reach out to a healthcare provider. You could do that, again, I would say, through the virtual resources we have from the comfort of your home to get advice, or you could go to any of the urgent care, schedule an appointment before, or just walk in to see a healthcare provider for treatment or for advice.
Okay, it's good to know what, the passage of days. All right, and what about like if you do get that skin rash after being in the water? Is that something that you call upon immediately, or do you wait a few days?
I think you give it a couple of days as well, and if it's not getting better, or if it's getting worse, or if your skin becomes red, like it has an infection in the skin that is spreading fast, then you need to see a provider as soon as you see the infection spreading fast.
Yeah, so like if it's oozing or anything like that, you need to go see the doctor.
Absolutely, yes.
Okay, and then the same thing like with the red, itchy, irritated eye. I'm guessing some kind of flushing, like with a Visine or something like that, some kind of eye wash. But how many days until we then say, nope, we need to go see somebody?
If you have a yellowish discharge, if you start having worsening eye pain or irritation, if you have changes in your vision, then you need to go and see a provider. But if your symptoms are improving after you came from the pool, then that you can wait for a day or so to see if the symptoms get much better before you make that decision to reach out to a provider. But if you have any questions or if you have any concerns, you don't have to wait. You can always reach out to providers for an advice so that you can be rest assured that you're doing the right thing, or you can go in and get some more advice, evaluation, and treatment, and the necessary medications if indicated.
All right, we have just about a minute or so. Do you have any final thoughts that you want to share about any of the sicknesses, or how to schedule like a virtual appointment or anything?
I would say a few things about natural water bodies. Always pay attention to the local notices, and also if you go in there and the water looks very cloudy, then you should know that that means that there is a lot more germs in the water. If you see drain pipes opening it, draining into the whatever water body or close to it, it's not probably a good idea to go into that water body. And I'll also say that we have options in terms of seeking care. The virtual options are there where you can leave a message for a provider to reach out to you, or you can schedule to talk to a provider virtually from the comfort of your home using your smart devices. And also, you could walk into any of our 8 urgent care sites to get evaluation from a provider. You could schedule ahead of time, or you could just walk in to get care.
Great. Thank you so much for your time and your expertise in keeping us all safe. We appreciate that. If you need to see any of this again, maybe you need a friend or a family member to also look at this as well, it's going to be in the To Your Wellbeing section of our website.